Absolutely not. Hola, charleneTeaster here, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to talk about how to smell good on a budget again. And basically, we're going to do it this time with Target. In case you aren't aware, I think that it has been about 2 years since Target launched the Finery Fragrance Collection. I don't know how many fragrances the Finery Collection launched with at Target, but I do know that apparently they added several more fragrances to the collection about a year ago. And then this year, starting off with 2025, or at the very end of 2024, they launched 3 new fragrances for women, and then a whole collection of fragrances for men. So that is completely new. So that is all brand new in terms of the men's collection for this year. So if you have a guy in your life who is into cologne and things of that nature, I'm pretty sure that the men's cologne, that collection is still supposed to be dupes of more expensive designer or niche brands. So you might want to check that out on the Target website, and I will have a link below to make it easier for you to find and kind of see what they have going on for the men's collection. But tonight we are going to talk about the women's collection, and I'm going to share with you which fragrances I picked up. I don't have them all. And I'm going to start with the ones that I've had the longest. And you'll know by looking at the bottle because you'll see how much is still left. But first, let's talk about what this collection is all about. So Target's Finery Collection is made to be dupes for more expensive designer fragrances. What I can tell you is there are, for sure, I'm going to say at least 10 to 15 different fragrances within the Finery Collection. And I'm only talking for women right now. And they have a fragrance mist, and they also have the eau de parfum, right, for each of these. The fragrance mists retail for like $14.99 or $15.99, and then 2 ounces for the fragrance, the perfume, is $29.99, which really is not at all super expensive. So I'm going to share with you the ones that I have had the longest, and I'm going to share with you what I'm finding online. I'm looking at my iPad. We are long past the time where I can commit a whole lot of stuff to memory. So we're not going to pretend. All right. So I'm going to start with the first one that I purchased, and I'm going to show you. And I already know I like it. So let me also set expectations for this video. I have my fragrance strips here, and I have 5 that are new to me. I have 3 that I've had for a year at least, okay? So those 3 I already know I like. I actually sprayed those in store and purchased them because I liked the way they smelled, except for one. I think I purchased it based off of my sister cousin's recommendation. But the others I smelled in store, I really liked it, and I'm like, yeah. And I've been wearing them. The 5 that I have, and 3 of them are brand new, and those are the 3 that literally just launched, are new, and I have not smelled those at all. So I'm gonna smell those on camera with you all. And although I have, I think, a couple of the fragrances, the designer fragrances, I'm not even gonna do those comparisons because I don't have them all. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you what the fragrance notes are for each that I have. I'm going to spray them, and I'm going to tell you whether or not I like it, at least on the paper, because you know the real test is when you put it on your skin to see how it works with your body chemistry. And then there is no one then. I'm going to spray it on the paper and say whether or not I like it, or we'll have to see how it smells on my body chemistry. as always, anything that I feel like I may not like, I will offer it to my lovely daughter because that's just what I do. So let's talk about the first fragrance that I purchased. And that is, and I actually saved these boxes from the first 3 that I bought because I knew eventually I was going to talk about it. So I'm going to show you what the box looks like, and I'm going to tell you what the scent experience is, and then what it smells like, okay? Because that's what's on the back of the box. So the very first one that I purchased is called Pistachio Please. The scent experience that you're supposed to get from wearing Pistachio Please is a guilty pleasure. And the box says it smells like pistachio milk, fluffy vanilla, and tonka bean. Love vanilla, love tonka bean. So I figured that I would like this one very, very much. And this is what the eau de parfum looks like. I've had this for a while, so that's why I think it looks like this. But you can see that I really like this. There isn't much left in here at all, okay? So this smells good to me. Now, according to what I'm seeing online, it's supposed to be a dupe for Kayali's Pistachio Gelato. I do not have that one, so I cannot tell you whether or not they smell similar, but I do really like this. I use this a lot and layered it a lot with the Boom Boom cream from Sol de Janeiro because it has the vanilla and the pistachio in it. But I do like this. It is something I would repurchase, and actually I did purchase, and I don't know if I'll feel like I should have gotten the perfume, but I did get I did get the body mist for this. So this is a brand new one. I haven't used her yet. So instead of getting the perfume, when I was ordering, I just ordered this because I like it. So that's the first one I ordered. Funny, because according to this article that I'm reading, it's saying that some TikTokers say that this smells just like Sol de Janeiro number 62. I don't know that I think it smells just like that, but I can see how they will work really well together, which is why I was using it with the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream because it has some of the same fragrance notes in it. So, just my opinion. The next one that I have is called I'm a Musk. And this is the eau de parfum. You can see we're about maybe a third or getting close to a third of the way through this one. And this box is a little more beat up, but this is what the box looks like that it came in. And it says the scent experience is blissfully floating through a daydream. It smells like fluffy musk, cotton blossom, and creamy sandalwood. That's how this one is described. Now, according to this article, it is saying, now I've seen a couple of different things online. So it's really, I guess, up to each individual person's interpretation, right, of what they think that the fragrances are supposed to be dupes for. Because I did not see anywhere online where like Target actually said this was inspired by this. If I missed it, you can tell me in the comments, but I haven't seen that, okay? So I'm going by what everyone else is saying that these fragrances remind them of or what they think they are dupes for, all right? So according to this one article, they are saying that this is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540, and I'm gonna go with no on that. I also, because I do not like that fragrance. I have that, I have, I don't know what to call it, but it's, let's see, I have one here. I had it in this size, and there's still some, this isn't it, but there's still some left, so I can let my sister cousin smell it because I tried it 4 times. The girls can have it. Doesn't work for me. All right, so I don't think that I'm a Musk smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. And I did also see where someone compared it to Ariana Grande's, I think it's Cloud. I've seen it compared to that. I've never smelled that, so I can't say one way or the other about that. But I do like this particular scent. So that was the second one that I purchased. I'm a Musk. The third one that I purchased is called Sweet on the Outside. And the scent experience is a hypnotic and delicious veil of smoky vanilla. Smells like Madagascar vanilla, tonka bean, and smoked vetiver. Love vanilla, love tonka bean. Love this. I smelled this in the store and was like, ooh, I like this. This is the eau de parfum of Sweet on the Outside. And I haven't worn this in a while, but this smells really good. And sometimes I think I was mixing this one with the pistachio one, but you can see how much of this I've used. We are almost at the halfway mark, but I think this smells really good. And this one is being compared to Eilish by Billie Eilish. And I also see a comparison to Skylar Vanilla Sky. I don't know what either of those smell like, but this smells really nice. And this is something I would purchase again. So yeah, Sweet on the Outside. Oh, and I have one fragrance that is not a finery fragrance that also came from Target, and I'll do that last, okay? So let me start with one that I've already smelled. I know I like it, at least from the fragrance mist. And this one is called Before the Rainbow. The scent experience. The refreshing calmness after the rain. It smells like salty air, bergamot, and tree moss. While that does not sound appealing per se, depending on the scent profiles you really like, I don't know if I saw online that this was supposed to be a dupe for Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt, which if you watched any of the fragrance videos, you know I love that. That is one of the fragrances that I love. And I'm going to tell you, this does give, it is very reminiscent of that. And I sprayed the fragrance mist when I first tried it. So now we're going to go ahead, and I like this. And it's a pretty bottle. I love this color. It's like a turquoise, teal, really pretty. So we're going to spray. I like it. And upon initial spray, I still liked it. But the more it calms down, the more it calms down, it smells a lot to me like the Wood Sage and Sea Salt from Jo Malone. And honestly, it might be a little bit stronger. But yeah, if you think you might like that fragrance, and I love it, you might actually really like this. And I had just tried the fragrance mist because that wasn't in the box, and I hadn't opened the box of this yet. But yep, I do. I get it. Do I think they smell identical? Probably not, but it does. Like, it does smell like it. Like, when I smelled it, I was like, yeah, I can see how this would have been inspired by Jo Malone, Wood Sage, and Sea Salt. So Before the Rainbow. And I did get the fragrance mist and the perfume. Okay. And according to this article, it's definitely being compared to Jo Malone, Wood Sage, and Sea Salt, but it also is being compared to Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue, which was my only real fragrance and my favorite for so long. And to be honest, when I first sprayed it, I did get a hint of like the citrus. I got a hint of the citrus when I first sprayed it, and then as it started to sort of calm down, it smelled way more like the Jo Malone. So yeah, if that's your scent profile and you like something that is fresh and clean, you might really like this. You might really like this. So next I will do Born to Impress. The scent experience, call me your highness. Smells like pink rhubarb, damask, rose, and cypress wood. Now, I haven't smelled this, but online it's saying that it is a dupe for Delina, and it's saying that it's a dupe for Dolce & Gabbana's Luxuries. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's all I got. Nicole, don't say nothing about my French. That's an inside joke. All right, so let's see what this smells like. And I do also have the body mist for this. So here's the cologne or the perfume, and then this is the body mist. So the perfumes retail for $29.99 and the body mist for $14.99. Okay. I'm not getting Delina. It's pretty. I do think it's very feminine. But I'm not getting Delina. I don't know what the Dolce & Gabbana fragrance smells like. But it's pretty. I think it's very feminine. It's very perfumey. I know that sounds crazy to say, but just this is one that I'm probably going to have to try on my body to see how I feel about it. It doesn't smell bad, but like, am I immediately like, ooh, I love this? No, I don't hate it. I just have to see how this one smells on me. So this is Born to Impress. Definitely not getting Delina. I'm not. Not at all. Okay, so now I'm going to move into the 3 that just launched within the past like 3 weeks. So the first one is She's a Goodie. Scent experience, a good girl gone bad. So I think this is probably supposed to be a dupe for Good Girl. Smells like purple plum, gardenia petals, and warm tuberose. This packaging is purple. And let's see what this article says this is supposed to smell like. And actually, that one may not be on this list because it's so new. Oh no, it's here. So, okay, it says this is supposed to be a dupe for Good Girl. Described as clean and sweet, but not overly gourmand if you're not into food. Let's see. Let's see what she's given. Now, I will tell you right off, the original Carolina Herrera Good Girl, I don't love on me. I do have and I love Good Girl Supreme, which is what this one is. You can see that, the glitter. And I also love and have Good Girl Blush. But the regular Good Girl, I can't say I'm a fan of it on me. So we'll have to see what I think of this. I don't think this smells bad, but this is another one that I'm gonna have to put on myself to see what I think about it. I do think it smells feminine. Yeah, I have to see what this smells like on my body. I'll let y'all know. But yeah, she's a goodie. I only got the fragrance for the new ones. I didn't get the body mist. So this is She's a Goodie. She just came out. It does smell pretty. Like, it smells feminine. I just need to see what it smells like on my body. The next new one is called Rosalina. Scent Experience, Not Your Average Rose. So this is another rose scent. Sparkling lychee, velvet rose, and cashmere musk. Now, this sounds like it might smell more like Delina. So let's see. And it does say here that it's supposed to be a dupe for Delina. So here's what this one looks like. Rosalina. I think the color bottles are pretty. Let's see. So this, let me give this a minute. I would say, one. Now, this one I'm going to spray on myself, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I wore Delina today. I wore Covered in Roses today. I wore Kama Sutra Skin Potion today. So, because I don't know if I'm getting a lot from this. Yeah. First thing I smell is alcohol. So we gonna get us 2 seconds. I don't know why I smell something that smells like a pickle. This isn't giving Delina. And to be 100% honest, I don't know what this is giving. And it's funny because did I spray the fragrance mist and feel like it dried down to something like that powder scent, which I like the powder. Like, this isn't giving Delina to me. I don't know what this is giving. I don't know if I've gone nose blind. I'm gonna tell you when I sprayed this last one, or if this just isn't very fragrant. I'm gonna have to ask my daughter if she can smell this, but you see my nose on it? I don't know about this one. It's not giving Delina. Let me see with the body mist. I think I got it because I'm like, oh, if it smells like Delina, it's not giving Covered in Roses from Bath and Body Works. I can tell you that's giving Delina. So I'm gonna spray this one here. Little alcohol initially. These might have to go back. I smell pickle. Maybe it's me. I'm going to have to get my daughter in on this. I smell pickle and then it goes away. And then it's like, I don't smell anything really. Do you see my nose? I don't. Yeah. I'm going to ask my daughter about these. But I can tell you right now. Mm-mm. 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 I think I'm starting to kind of very faintly smell sort of like that powder dry down, but like my nose is on my hand. If my daughter can smell these and she likes these are hers. But if she feels like I feel, these are going back to Target. If you try Rosalina and you get a different experience, by all means, please let me know. Like, even if you just go in the store, like, and you smell it, but not giving Delina. Yeah. Absolutely not. I feel like this is giving nothing. I don't. Yeah. So, and the. I guess I'm a little bit disappointed. Like, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed, but it happens, I guess. So the final finery fragrance that I have is called No Prince Required. And this one is a dupe for Princess by Killian, which I've never smelled. So this is the packaging for that one. Scent experience, My World, My Rules. Smells like night blooming jasmine, pink marshmallow, and amber. I'm typically not a fan of the marshmallow scents, but we'll see how I feel about this. There's the bottle. I don't like it. Let's give it a minute. I'm not 100% surprised because, again, I'm normally not a big fan of marshmallowy scents, if that's like the biggest or the more prominent note. Yeah, this just isn't for me. I'm gonna see if my daughter might like it, or sister, cousin, or somebody. Yeah, this one isn't for me. That is what I have from Target's Finery. So the very last fragrance that I picked up from Target that I'm going to share tonight is from the MixBar. And this is Coconut Palm. I love coconut. And they have at least 2 to 3 other fragrances in this MixBar collection. So the top says mix, to blend and layer ingredients. Bar, a display of bottled flavors and elixirs. So coconut palm eau de parfum number 08. Fresh coconut combined with creamy vanilla and a pinch of sea salt that instantly transports to a tropical paradise. Sounds promising. This is the perfume. So I'm going to spray this. I like it. I'm wondering what it reminds me. Oh, you know what this might remind me of? and I'm out of it, so I can't tell you, but I think this is reminding me of the fragrance I had. I think it's from the 7 Virtues, and it's called Coconut Sun. I think that's what it's kind of reminding me of. Let's see if it's supposed to be a dupe for, because I don't know if this particular MixBar fragrance collection is supposed to be dupes too. But I do like it. And it's got a little, like, it's got a little something to it. Like, I wouldn't call it soft. I wouldn't call it soft. Let's see. MixBar Fragrance Collection is a one-of-a-kind fragrance experience that gives you a new way to express yourself with scents for every mood, attitude, or occasion. All crafted by artisan perfumers. Our thoughtfully designed fragrances can be worn alone or customized by layering together, allowing you endless possibilities to create a new scent that's uniquely you. I like the idea of that. Become the creator of your own signature fragrance. Our fragrances are free from parabens and are vegan and cruelty free. So Cloud Musk is another scent that is available. Coconut Palm, Vanilla Bourbon, Sparkling Hibiscus, and Whipped Almond. Those are all of the scents. And they also have like a little 5-piece eau de parfum sampler set that you can get all 5 scents. Oh, and there's one more, Pear Blossom. Okay, so Pear Blossom, Whipped Almond, Sparkling Hibiscus, Coconut Palm, Vanilla Bourbon, and Cloud Musk are all the scents for Target's MixBar fragrances. I like this. I like this. So that is it. And I like the idea of this. I like the idea of you mixing and matching and creating something that is uniquely you. Like they said, I like that very much. And as much as I mix and match my fragrances, like I think a lot of perfume wearers or fragrance lovers do, I like the idea that they created something with that in mind. Now this one is 1.7 fluid ounces. And this one is a little bit cheaper. So this perfume retails for $19.99, and then the body mist retails for $9.99. Okay, so that is it. That is it from Target. If you decide that you are going to try anything based on me sharing this video, please come back and let me know in the comments what you get, because I'm nosy, and you know what you end up loving for yourself. So that's it for tonight. I hope that you have a fantastic evening, and I will see you all in the next video.